Perfect. Cool. All right, guys. Well, for the first half of the call, we have our special guest. But before we bring him on here, I want to make sure that you guys, those of you that have the ability to turn your camera on, I love to interact with you. Turn your camera on. Those that you have the ability to be able to, take some notes. Let's get some notes. I got my blue pen right here. I got my notebook. I'm ready to take some notes as well. Jeff, bro, your hair is looking good. Your hair is looking real good over there. My guy, Mighty's 50. Alec, you looking like you're straight from Greece, my brother. You are authentic as it gets. Crystal, what's up? Nate, what's good? Hope Oregon is doing well. Excited for you guys out there. So it's cool. It's super cool to be able to see you guys on here. And we got some really cool, exciting updates. I don't know if we're going to drop them on this call. We'll see. We got some cool stuff in store for everybody, for the fam. And I'm excited. But without further ado, we have our newest. I wanted you guys to be first to hear it. Those that are committed, those that are on this call, before we post in the pages, the Telegrams, the Facebooks, we have our newest Platinum 2000 in the 1% movement. We got to update our website because we got Joe Williams out here smashing ranks. Dude, sending me the video of him inserting the newest customer on his weaker leg like 7 minutes before this call. I promoted the call that he already hit it because that forced him to actually get it done. That forced him to get it done. So, and he came through as he always does. So super excited for you, bro. And I know that with you rank advancing, you now left room for your team to rank advance, because that's what's so incredible. You see, in this industry, in this business, in building iMarkets Live, it's not about what you can do, but you have to understand that if you only go so far, your team can only go so far. And you now left room for someone to come in and step in your position at your last rank, and so on and so forth, man. So I'm super excited for you, and know that you had a great Easter. So what you got to say to these people, bro? Let's have you take over this call. How are you feeling as a brand new P2K?
Let's fucking and listen. It's one of those things where I know I look a little dark. I just got back from the Mexican restaurant. I was like, you know what? I need a margarita. I need a margarita for this moment because I haven't had one in a long time. I was like, you know what? I think I'm feeling the vibe. I'm feeling good. You got to celebrate the small things. And think about that word, right? The small things, right? The small things, right? You got to celebrate all things. So number one, guys, first and foremost, I'm honored to be on this phone call. I'm honored to be here with Christian Jukes, with my boy Alec, with Jackson, who I haven't seen in a long time, with Nate, with Crystal, right? I see a couple new faces, my brother Kelvin. And most importantly, being able to share this moment with my brother, Jeff Yasalonis, as of today, our brand new Platinum 1000, right? So, guys, just being able to, be here in this present moment, be here now, right? I don't want to take too much of your time. I actually have a few things that I wanted to say, right? Some practical things that we can do. But overall, my family, what I ultimately want to do is I want to share with you guys the power of celebration. I want to share with you guys the power of celebration. Listen, I'm not saying that so you guys can celebrate, this small feat, right? Because, guys, Chairman 100 is the goal. But overall, I remember, being in Vegas. I remember being in Florida, and I would see Ryan, I would see Jukes being presented as a P2000 in Vegas, then being presented as a P5000 in Florida. And guys, I was pumped up. I was excited. I was like, fuck, I want to be there too. But overall, I was like, hey, let's go. Let's get it popping because, guys, whatever you celebrate, you shall be celebrated as well, right? So overall, my family, like I said, I don't want to take too much of your time, but ultimately, I just want to extend my energy over to you guys, right? Because ultimately, 14 months ago, whenever I first came inside of this organization, as Kristen knows, he's the one that did the three-way call, right? He's the one that hooked me in, right? He saw that raw excitement, right? He saw that moment where, all he saw was just an individual that wanted to grow, right? There was a time where, all I could do was just, eat hot Cheetos and ramen for dinner with my beautiful girlfriend who's right here next to me, right? There was a time where I was only scraping $50 a week. There was a time, where I was lost. I did not know where I wanted to go next. But overall, I had desire. I had desire. I always had desire. And guys, what is desire? is something that you deeply inspire to become. I'm going to say that again, right? What do you desire? Something that you deeply inspire to become, right? So what is that? That is your goal, right? So ultimately, you know, what I want to share with you guys is I don't want to share with motivation. I don't want to buy my goal. I want you guys to be inspired by your belief. Because guys, you see on this call right now, we have 13 participants. We have 13 individuals on this call, right? Listen, I'm pretty sure Juke said to like people, but guess what? I'm not here to speak to people on this call to join. I'm here to speak to people who were guided to this call. You're acting, yo, bro, you know what really shifted my mindset? Sheesh. I'm in a bad area. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, there you go. You're better now. Maybe.
Perfect. Awesome. And it's a bad area. Keep lagging again. But guys, energy once again, energy is high again. But overall, right? What I want to share with you guys is you know, a couple things that really shifted my mindset about everything that it is that we do. Guys, obviously you guys know that we're in the best company out there. Obviously you guys know that we have the best product out there. So guys, whenever I was blaming people for my lack of success, I had to self-reflect. I'm going to say that again. Whenever I was blaming other people for my lack of success, I had to self-reflect, right? And it was one of those things where I came upon, you know, a few things, a few paradigm shifts that lifted me from, you know, P600 over to where I am now, right? And understand that it's a process, but the process is everything that we have, right? So guys, you know, what I want to do is that, guys, speak your power into existence. Speak your goals. Speak your affirmations. Speak everything into existence. Because, guys, we live in a world of energy and vibration. We live in a world of energy and vibration. And understand that sound is a vibration, right? So if we live in a world of energy and vibration, and sound is a vibration, so think about it. Whatever you say shall become. Whatever you say shall become. Guys, I was saying it 2 months ago. I'm so happy and grateful now that I am a Planet 2000. I'm so happy and grateful now that I am a Planet 2000. Right? But guess what? Now we're here. So guess what the new goal is? I'm so happy and grateful now that I am a Chairman 10 and iMarkets Live by August 30th, 2019. Right? Guess what? Convention is in September. I want to be on the stage. You have to see yourself. You have to visualize it. So guys, speak your power into existence, right? Your voice has power, right? So guess what? Whatever you say shall become. You shall become whatever it is that you want to become. Right? You have the power to create that. That's number one. So guys, the next thing that I want to speak about, and then pass it over to my brother Jeff, is the formula of success. Guys, we have to model success. And one of the individuals that I get inspired by is David Amanitie. And what he said is that success is predictable. Success is predictable. Success is only predictable, right, because it's planned for it. I'm going to say that again. Success is only predictable because it's planned for it. And it has a specific formula. So think about this, my family. Desire plus skills times faith equals success. Desire plus skills times faith equals success. What did I just say? Desire is something that you deeply inspire to be. And your goals are something that are, these are things that you want to become. These are things that you want to be. These are things you want to do. Plus the skill. Guys, what it is that we do, we trade, we network, right? So guess what? If you have goals, if you harness the skill of trading, if you harness the skill of presenting, of prospecting, of promoting, and you multiply that with your belief, guys, you have no choice but to succeed. You have no choice but to succeed. Right? So it's one of those things, guys, to where you have to ask yourself, do you actually believe that you can be successful? Do you, if you look in the mirror, you wake up every morning, you're not motivated, you don't actually desire to be successful. You don't want to be successful. But guys, ask yourself the question, do you want to be successful? Because think about it, guys. Both, and I love this, Christian, quote me on this. Both faith and fear, both faith and fear ask you to believe and see which one are you choosing. Guys, I just told you the formula. So it isn't desire plus skills times fear equals success. It's desire plus fear times faith equals success. So I choose faith. So guys, the last thing that I want to end, what I want to end on is this right here. If you're going to catch anything from this call, end it with this right here, and I'll pass it on to my brother Jeff, right? But guys, you have to rewire your self-belief. You see, guys, money is abundant. The process is abundant, but belief is scarce. I'm going to say that again. Money is abundant. The process is abundant, but belief is scarce. And the reason why belief is scarce is because we aren't programmed to believe in the unknown. Oh my God. I hope you're hearing me. We aren't programmed to believe in the unknown. You see, right now you may be broke. Right now you may be going through some shit. Right? You may not believe that you can hit the next rate. You may not believe that you can hit 10K in trading. You may not believe that you can master this craft. But guess what? If you rewire and lift yourself up with your own voice and speak your goals into existence and follow this game plan, this formula, and you raise your self-belief, because your self-belief is all you have. Guys, like Les Brown said, I'm a vessel. I'm a masterpiece because I'm a piece of the master. So guys, raise your belief, raise yourself, and I guarantee you that you can accomplish anything that you want to accomplish. Like I told you 14 months ago, right? My name is Joseph Williams, 23 years old. 14 months ago, whenever I started this business, I was 21 and a half. I did not know how I was going to do this. I was scraping $50 a week. My girl was the only one working. Now we're this close. We're this close. We're this close to becoming a seven-figure family. And I guarantee you guys, it was not easy. I had to make some sacrifices. But overall, guys, overall, I had belief, I had desire, and I harnessed my skill. And now we have success. So guys, I'm grateful to be on this phone call. I'm grateful to be able to, express my energy. And I'm grateful to be able to, in the future, work more with you guys and ultimately, help you guys not only, raise belief, but put in some practical things as well with a couple things that me and Jeff, have going on. I'm not going to say it's going to be tomorrow. I'm not going to say that it's going to be, anytime soon. But overall, guys, we're going to create such a close-knit relationship, right, that each and every one of us, we're going to lock arms and we're going to go to champion together. So what I want to do is I want to go ahead and present my brother Jeff. Guys, and can we please celebrate this individual? He was the only one that believed in me. There was a time where I only had 6, and all of them left. He's the only one that stayed. Guys, the first person I thought was going to leave, right? He stayed, and now he's a P1000. Now he was able to quit his job at Bloomberg to be able to take this on full time, and let's run to Chairman 100. So, my brother, I love you. Are you on this call?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Can you guys hear me?
Loud and clear, bro.
Awesome. Awesome, guys. Sorry if I'm a little stuffy. Allergies are killing me nowadays. The pollen is ridiculous. 777 if pollen sucks ass. Guys, appreciate, everybody hopping on tonight. Everybody, 777. Guys, appreciate everybody hopping on tonight. Mr. Joe Williams, man. That's all I got to say. The energy. I have chills right now. The energy that Joe consciously puts into every moment of his life is the reason that I'm still here today. Right? The energy that he consciously puts into every moment and decision and trade and networking opportunity and moment with his girlfriend and this and that and the other is the reason that I'm here today, right? That's the reason that we stayed on for the first few months of won a lot of money, lost a lot of money in our trades, of the first few months of had a shit ton of conversations with people that didn't work at all, right? We all go through some type of adversity, and typically it's within our first few months of this, right? Adversity is a beautiful thing, And at this point, I smile every time I hear the word adversity. I'm like, oh man, growth is coming. Growth is coming. Let's go. Let's go. Right? It's a natural instinct. That's because the mind is trained to believe that when I hear the word adversity, I get pumped. I'm like, oh, I honestly have to apologize sometimes to people when they're telling me about a sad or difficult situation. And I'm like, oh boy, right? It gets almost rude at some point. But guys, I appreciate you letting me be on here. I appreciate Joe Williams, Jukes, everybody else that's on here, giving me this platform to speak to you guys, because this journey has been an incredible one. This journey has been something that Joe just said. I've been able to quit my job at Bloomberg, the biggest financial company in the entire world, and I had the privilege and opportunity to work there right out of school at 22 years old. That was the best thing that ever happened to me, right? If I was a normal, I hate the word normal, but normal society-driven individual, I would be there and I would work there for 40 years. And I would have a lot of money in my bank account and a pension and this and that and benefits and this and that and the other thing. And it was great. It was a great experience. But guys, this is a better experience. This is a better experience. Both Joe and I have pushed past 6 figures trading. Both Joe and I are hitting new ranks now, right? It's not that one came before the other. It's that you can't decide if the chicken or the egg came first. It's simply a push forward in life. Once you push forward and make a conscious decision to bring energy to the table whenever you possibly can, you will see results. It's a conscious decision to every moment of every day be at a conscious thought of I will consistently and persistently push to the highest potential of myself. Consistent, persistent pursuit of my potential. If you do that, you will succeed, no matter what you're doing. No matter what you're doing, right? And I think we all know that from different aspects of our life, as well as this opportunity. When you're on IML TV every single day for a week straight, you trade better. It is a cause and effect. When you reach out to 15 people a day and just have genuine, heartfelt, reaching out conversations with your buddy from back home, you have more success with networking. It is a cause and effect, right? So the thing that I want to discuss mostly today is, one, show my appreciation for all of you, and then 2, talk about a fixed mindset versus a growth mindset. And I think it wasn't one moment for me. It wasn't one moment for Joe. But I think a lot of an abundance of moments that led to a conscious focus on a growth mindset versus a fixed mindset is one of the main reasons that we've been able to finally push through new ranks, that we've been able to push through with trading, that we've been able to help our team better than ever, because we refuse to have a fixed mindset, right? So a growth mindset originally got created by Stanford psychologist Carol Dweck, right? And I'm going to read word for word the definition that she gives, right? So she suggests that a growth mindset evolves from an attitude full of hard work, learning, training, and perseverance. Learning, hard work, training, and perseverance. That is what a growth mindset comes from. It doesn't exist. It doesn't start with that. It doesn't start or end. It evolves. The mindset evolves from those attitudes, right? In comparison to the fixed mindset, which is the belief that the success comes from the innate ability, basically what we're born with. The focus on the reward or the result. The focus on when you fail, it is the end of the world and there's no coming back. What did we talk about in the very beginning? Adversity. Adversity is a wonderful thing. A fixed mindset says adversity is a terrible thing. A terrible thing. That's not what we want, right? The fixed mindset is believing that all of your qualities, your traits, your efforts, your this, that, and the other are already carved in stone. It's already created. I can't do anything about it. I don't think any of us on this call believe that, and that's why we're here. That's why we're here, right? The growth mindset, on the other hand, is based on same thing. At the end of the day, the fixed mindset and the growth mindset are both based on belief. You have to choose what that belief is, though. I'm going to say that again. The growth mindset and the fixed mindset are both based on belief, but you have to choose what you believe in. The belief with the growth mindset is that the basic qualities that you were born with can sure as hell be enhanced. Not only are you born with qualities, but you can gain more qualities. You can enhance the qualities you already have. You can cultivate all of your efforts into growth, growth, growth. Again, growth, growth, growth. There's no other option, guys. There's no other option. And as soon as you believe that there's no other option, you will find results. You will find results. I'm speaking on life here. I'm not speaking on building. I'm not speaking on trading. I'm speaking on life. And that's what I've learned most throughout this journey of quitting my job and now doing this full time. It's a lifestyle. It's not a job, right? It's beautiful. It's fucking amazing. Excuse my French. I'm sorry. The time freedom of this opportunity is the best aspect ever, forever. I am so grateful and happy that I am financially and time freedom free. Guys, that is my statement. I'm so happy and grateful that I am financially and time free. I want to go Chairman 100. I want to go Chairman 500 one day. I want to trade in one trade, $1 million trade. I will get there. But my statement is I'm so happy and grateful that I am financially and time free. That's it for me. Because I know that every action that I take following that will lead to even more financial and time freedom. That's it for me. That's it. Right? So I just want to go over a couple quick examples of every single decision and moment that we have in our lives. Every single decision and moment that we have in our lives comes down to a fixed or growth mindset. Every single one. Do you want to wake up in the morning and brush your teeth right away, or do you want to lay in bed for 5 more minutes? Fixed or growth mindset. Okay, after you brush your teeth, do you want to get to work on time? If you do work, do you want to get to work on time, or do you want to go back in bed for another 5 minutes? Do you want to get on this call at 9:30 at night on the East Coast, or do you want to just chill and watch the rerun of Game of Thrones? Shout out to Game of Thrones, by the way. Best show ever. Guys, there's daily examples, right? Someone who can't dance. Fixed mindset is, I don't have any rhythm, man. I'm good. I'm just going to chill over here. Growth mindset is, I really suck at dancing, but damn, this girl or guy is super cute. I'm just going to go for it. That's the growth mindset. That shit happens every weekend, right? I'm not saying for me. I'm just saying in general, because we all know I got moves. Come on now. But guys, another example regarding this organization, regarding what we do, right? Regarding building. I'm never going to be organized. I'm never going to be able to talk to as many people as I want to. I'm an introvert. Every conversation that I have doesn't end well. The people are too close-minded. All of those thoughts should never, ever exist. Please write in the chat. Please say it out loud. I don't care what you do. None of these negative thoughts of a fixed mindset. I'm too unorganized to build a team. I'm an introvert. Every conversation I have doesn't go well. None of those thoughts should exist. If you want to build a team, and the thing that I've learned, because I'm only speaking from personal experience, I was never an introvert, but a lot of conversations I had didn't go the way I wanted. And that was strictly because it was my own mindset portraying toward them what my vibe was, right? I don't have results exactly, right? The growth conversation that occurs with yourself is, God, that conversation was horrible. I need to fix what I'm doing, and I'm going to. Yo, let me call Joe. Let me see if I can practice this, right? Because I need to get more comfortable. Let me call Jukes. Let me see how he got better at this. Let me call Crystal. Let me call Nate. Let me call Alec. Right? Let me practice it. Otherwise, I'm going to walk up to the person again and be like, okay, bye. Right? It's not about having a script. It's just being comfortable. It's just being comfortable. And then once we get comfortable, we can push past comfort, because opportunity lies on the other side of comfort. Opportunity lies on the other side of comfort, guys. So I have 3 action steps for us. I have 3 action steps. 1, we need to listen to our inner voice more. Joe spoke on it the entire time. Speak your life into existence. How do you speak your life into existence? You can't speak if you don't think. So we need to listen. We need to hear our inner thoughts more. We need to make a conscious effort to hear what our thoughts are. Then we can speak it into existence. And guys, the second action step is argue with yourself more. That might not even make sense to you. You're like, what? Why would you argue with yourself? Make a decision and stick to it. No, guys. If you're consciously listening to your inner voice more, challenge yourself, push yourself. Don't be comfortable with the decision that you made in your head. Go talk to somebody about it, right? I'm not saying every decision you make that you need to do that. I'm saying challenge yourself and push yourself to a further distance than you've ever been before in one little daily activity at a time, right? Challenge yourself and push yourself. Argue with yourself that that's not good enough. Do something better that you didn't do yesterday. And lastly, the only question that I think that you should ask yourself over the next 24 hours is, you can think about it from a self perspective or if someone else approached you. It doesn't matter. Both work wonders. If you were to approach someone else, or if someone else was to approach you with a growth mindset, how would they approaching you, or how would you approaching them tackle that next situation? How would you think about it? How would you talk about it? How would you best accomplish the task at hand with a growth mindset? If someone were to come up to you, how would they interact with you? How would they be talking? How would their body language be? How would they do this? How would they do that? Would you feel comfortable? Would you feel pressured? Ask yourself these general questions. If I have a growth mindset, how does this look? If I have a growth mindset, how does this look? And then when you think about that, now you argue with yourself, is that how it looks? Now you're listening to your inner thoughts. Now you speak it into existence. Now you're a Chairman 100. Boom, 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 boom. Right? This whole journey, been involved for over a year now, almost a year and a half. Trading has been phenomenal. Building is coming along, right? I am extremely humbled and grateful to be a P1 now. P1000. I don't have to say P1 anymore. P1K. Got to add that K on there. Let's go, right? It's been extremely humbling and appreciative of this journey, but it goes by like that. I feel like just yesterday I was in Mount Olive and Jukes was on the line of the call, and we were just talking some, to be quite honest, BS that I didn't even believe in at the time, but I thought I did, but I didn't actually. Subconsciously, it was obvious based on results, because it's the process that matters. Based on my results, my process wasn't good enough. If my process wasn't good enough, it was my thoughts that weren't good enough. My thoughts changed, my process changed. Now the results are coming. Guys, thank you very much for having me. Hope we got some value from Mr. Joe Williams and I. And Jukes, thanks for having us on, man. Appreciate it.
100%. Let's go, baby. Jeff, I appreciate you, bro. Congratulations on your newest rank advancement. Joe, you brought the fire, brother, as you always do, bringing the energy. And we got like fire and ice over here, the dynamic duo. So, here's what's cool, guys. Be you. When you build this business, you don't have to sound like Alex Morton, Jason Brown, Matthew Rosa, Joe Williams, Christian Jukes, or Jeff. You need to sound like you. Because the reality is that you're going to attract people that look like you, talk like you, have the vision like you. And if you're trying to be somebody else, who's going to be you? Right? There's already an Austin Gatti that's Chairman 100. Where's the person that looks like you? You don't have to have the face tattoos. You don't not have to have them either, because he's proven that you can. So you got to be the best version of yourself. And so when you listen to people speak, take notes, not just for you, but for your future team. But also I want you to study how people are just themselves. Okay? We got water and ice. We got frick and frack. We yin and yang. But you should understand that you have certain strengths that other people don't, but you also have certain weaknesses that are somebody else's strengths. And the reason why this industry is so powerful is you can lock arms with those people, accountability partners, business partners, running partners, call it what you want. Doesn't matter what the terminology is. It's working with somebody that can fill the void that you're missing the bucket on. Someone else that can relate to somebody that doesn't look like you or talk like you or come from the same background as you. So what I want to do is there's a couple key things that were said, and I'm not going to go over all of them, but one key thing that Jeff said is this. And he didn't say it word for word, but when he was talking about leaving his job, which shout out to you, hey, don't leave your job unless you can afford to leave your job. But Jeff, I already know, like, behind closed doors, you can afford to leave your job because you've been killing it on the trading side. And obviously now you got some residual income coming in to drop some more Lambo lots. So we good. So congrats on that. Here's the thing, guys. He said it, but he didn't say it. But here's what I want you to write down. Don't be afraid to give up good for great. Don't be afraid to give up good for great. Guys, he had a good job. He had a good setup. He had a good scenario. He had a good, I'm sure, pension plan and benefits and a good work environment. And all these things were good. They weren't great. He still had to show up when someone else told him to. He still didn't have unlimited amounts of resources. He still didn't have, the ability to work for himself, do whatever he wants with whoever he wants, however he wants. And most importantly, he probably didn't feel fully fulfilled, right? Because it's not about just the money. It's about you following your purpose. God made you on purpose for a purpose. Someone needs to hear that today. You were made on purpose for a purpose. And I don't know what your purpose is, but I sure as hell know that this is definitely a step in the right direction. I'll just put it that way. Like this platform, these people, these products, this mission, this is 100% a step in the right direction for you becoming the best version of you. And so before we get off, I want to give some applicable steps for how can you be the next P2K story? How can you be the next P1K? What do you have to do? What is it that you have to do? For me, I have 7 Ps. I have in network marketing, there are 7 Ps. These aren't just skills, these are philosophies. These 7 Ps, and I'm gonna run through them way quicker than I've ever done because we have a very select few of people on here that are hitters. We got hitters on here right now. And it's if you hitters have these 7 Ps, you have what Jeff just told you, what Joe just told you, and those couple of things, it's this 10 people, 13 people can turn into 13,000 people in Dallas. So number 1 is practice. Jeff already touched onto it. Pick up the phone, call your mentor, call your leader, call your downline, call somebody. Guys, I want you, before you call somebody else though, flip open your laptop and practice with yourself. I have 2 MacBook Pro hard drives filled with my 18-year-old ass speaking into it. Filled, 18 years old, 19 years old, pitching, closing, opening an event, on my computer screen. What's up, guys? I would stand up like this. What's up, guys? Christian Jukes here. Thank you so much for coming out. All 3 of my homies in my dorm room. I really appreciate you for coming out. And I would practice my opener for a home event on the screen. And here's the thing, you're your biggest critic. You know that. So there's very few things that someone's going to tell you that you won't know if you watch game film. You see, I love being an athlete because network marketing athletics are they're so similar. They're so similar. It's listen, Peyton Manning watched more game film than any other quarterback. And guess what? Current active players, Tom Brady spends more time in the film room, in the training room, than he does on the actual field. Because preparation is more important than playing time. He understands practice. So number 1 P is practice. Practice equals progression. Progress is the goal, not perfection. Practice equals progress. Jeff didn't wake up and go P1K overnight. It was a progression. It was a process. It was practice. It's not perfect, but it's you're moving forward. Number 1, you've got to practice. You have to practice. Guys, trading as well. I know this is a builder call, and I do want to harp on practicing your invite, practicing, simply how you would open, how would you close, how would you overcome this objection? Is it one of those things? How much is it to get started? What's your favorite product? How do you set up a demo account? How do you launch your newest member the right way? How many times have you this? Ask yourself this. How many times have you practiced and recorded yourself launching the newest member the right way? Probably zero. How many times have you practiced inviting your team, promoting to your team the convention? I am in Dallas. Don't you think that it would be important to practice how you're going to get 100 people in the room so you can go chairman? The only difference between you and Chairman 10 is 100 people in Dallas, Texas. That's simple. Like, you pack 100 people in there, yo, they're going to go get, they're going to go P150. Like, they'll find 3 people after that event. You'll be fine. So number 1, practice. Number 2, phone mastering. You need to turn your phone into a money-making machine. You need to understand how to utilize your text messages. You need to understand how to utilize Telegram, Facebook, Instagram. You need to know how to pick up the phone, like I did earlier, and have a conversation with a leader. Joe and I have spent hours on the phone over the past couple of days. You need to understand how to pick up the phone and talk to your people. Pick up the phone and talk to your prospects. Phone mastering. You need to get comfortable calling people. You need to get comfortable FaceTiming people. You need to get comfortable on Zoom. You just have to master the art of utilizing your cell phone. It's that simple. Like, your cell phone, if you utilize that, like, you know what's crazy is Jason Brown and you have the same phone. You ever thought about that one? Like, Alex has the iPhone 10. That's what he has. Him and another 100 million people in the world. But his conversations are different. How he communicates on text, on Zoom, on Telegram, on Facebook, on Instagram, they're different level conversations to different level people. All you have to do is vibrate and operate the same device that we all have in that way and in that manner, and that comes from practice. So phone mastery is number 2. Number 3 is participation. Participation. Guys, shout out to you because you're participating. We live in a world that is an ocean of motion. Okay? Everything is vibrating on a cellular level. The higher the vibration, the higher the earning capability. You, as a money-making machine in iMarkets Live, are only as good if you're plugged in. Plugged in. That's team calls. That's IMLT. That's using the products, but that's also saying plugged into the building side. If you're plugged in. So you've got to participate. Note-taking. That's participating. Goal cards. Guys, if you don't have a goal card, if you were at the event, I gave everybody a goal card. Everyone has a goal card if you're at the event. If you're at our last convention, I gifted, as well as a couple index cards for those that I ran out on because we had a lot of people. Got gifted. So a goal card. Guys, if you don't have one, you don't have to go buy one. Pull out a notebook card, pull out a piece of paper. Guys, go get it laminated at Walgreens, at Kinko's, at wherever, okay? I am so happy and grateful now that I'm a Chairman 100. I'm so happy and grateful now that I'm Platinum 5000. I'm so happy and grateful now that I'm a 6-figure trader. I'm so happy and grateful now that I'm a full-time builder and trader. I'm so happy and grateful now that I bought a new car. I retired my mom. I'm so happy and grateful now that I bought my girl a ring. I'm so happy and grateful now that whatever you want, I drive a Lamborghini. I am so happy and grateful now that I get to build mission work all over the world. I'm so happy and grateful now that, and attach a feeling. Guys, here's like a secret. Hey, money making secret right here. Attach a feeling with your goal. A lot of people will write down I'm so happy and grateful now that I'm Chairman 10. Okay. So what? I'm so happy and grateful now that I'm Chairman 10. I've helped over 500 families all over the world, and I've never felt better. I feel blissful. I feel at peace. I feel energetic. I feel ambitious. I feel excited. I feel accomplished. I feel fulfilled. So write down a feeling with your goal. You have to embody it. Emotion creates motion. There's a reason why the key to success is called a burning desire for its achievement. A burning desire is an emotion. It's a feeling. It's a high vibrational frequency that gets your ass in gear. So if you're going to participate, you got to have a goal card. You got to take notes. And you got to stay plugged in. Participation wins. Never miss an event, never show up alone. Never miss a call, never show up alone. Like just the simplest things. It's like, it's funny, like look at the people on here. It's like, the same people on here, same people making money. It's like crazy. All the people, it's like, yo, where you at? Come make money with us. I'll see you tomorrow on Tuesday's call. It's going to be lit. It always is. So participation. Number 4, persistence. Persistence. And persistence and patience are like the same thing, but a little different, but you can put patience as well too. Persistence and patient. Here's what I mean with persistence. Jeff talked about your first couple months, they're hard. You don't know what you're doing. You got no results. If you do know what you're doing, then you're lying to yourself because you don't. And the people that are following you will realize that soon enough, and some will leave. You got to have persistence. Guys, 85% of customers at iMarkets Live got started after their fifth invite. Took 5 invitations. So there's over 100,000 customers, and the average customer, it took 5 times. That means some was 12, 15, 20. Some was 1. So persistence plus patience, pay, keyword, P-A-Y, because it pays you. Patience plus persistence will equal progress. You have to be persistent. You have to be patient. Another way to phrase it would be this. This would be a motto. This would be an affirmation. This is something I would affirm every single day. Every single day I would affirm. If I do the right things long enough consistently, I will get whatever I want in this world. If I do the right things long enough consistently, you can have, be, or do anything. People go, I can have, be, or do anything. I go, no, you can't. Not if you do the wrong things forever. You're not going to get whatever you want. It's not going to happen. You have to do the right things long enough consistently, and you can have, be, or do anything. Literally anything. Number 5, personal development. The 5th P, personal development. It's funny because people think just because you read market structure or just because you enroll an ACE that they're going to get paid. Here's the thing. You get paid for the value you bring to the marketplace. You get paid on the size of the problem you solve in this world. So you have to ask yourself in iMarkets Live, what problem am I even solving? Well, number 1, there's a disease called bronchitis. And you have the cure. So that's pretty cool. You have education to unlock anybody with access to Wi-Fi or a cell phone or the App Store. You're equipping them with the right information, mentorship, leaders, software, and applications to change your life. But just because you swipe right on a swipe trade or log into Gold Cup doesn't necessarily mean you're going to unlock everything that you ever wanted. Here's the thing, guys. What most people don't realize and understand is this, is that you can take all of the right trades. You can be 100 for 100, but the second you hit withdraw, you're going to still lose all of that money. You're still not going to know what to do with it because you haven't leveled up personally. You haven't grown mentally. You don't have the bandwidth to control 100 grand. You don't know what it looks like to have $1 million. You don't know what it looks like to sell a company for $60 million. Like you haven't yet grown into the person that can understand what to do with that. And what happens is you give it right back to the people that have personally developed themselves into a person that is ready for that wealth, that is comfortable with that is excited for it, but most importantly, that has already spent it in advance. Wealthy people already spend things in advance. They invest before they have the funds. They already build the brokerage account before there's money to go in the brokerage account. They already do the real estate deal before they even have the land. So when you're talking about personal development in network marketing, in direct sales, Ryan and I spent a lot of time on our website. And if you click the button personal development, there's actually YouTube video after YouTube video after YouTube video after YouTube video of Building Your Network Marketing Business by Jim Rohn, of Abundance Meditation by Bob Proctor, of Les Brown, of Dexter Yeager, of like network marketing, John Maxwell, Eric Worre, like specific training, specific videos just for all of you guys. So personal development, who should you be listening to? What should you be listening to? Just go to 1%movement.com, click the personal development tab, click the training tab. You'll see all the personal development that we have there. Boom. Absolutely phenomenal. So you must personally grow in order to have whatever you want. Number 6, posture. I love this one, posture. Have you ever noticed like wealthy people and like successful people just kind of carry themselves differently? And here's what's funny. They carry themselves before the money. They talk like that before they got paid. The traders that are company corporate educators, they walk differently before they wore an educator t-shirt at convention. That's just who they are. That's just a shirt they're wearing. It's become and have. It's not a have and then become, right? It's a cause and effect, as Jeff would put it. So they became this person and then they had these results. They didn't have these results and then become this person. So when we're talking about posture, study successful people in your industry. Study successful traders and how they articulate trade setups. Study Alex, study Jason, study Matt, study Austin, study David, right? I love that Joe brought up David, Imonitie, superstar, bro. Absolute rock star. Not only does he have a Bentley truck, but he's got a lot of other things you can actually learn about when you watch him speak on 7-Figure Mentorship Call every single Sunday. So I would study how these people speak. I would study how their body language is, how they dress. And it doesn't mean copy it, but take what you like and make it yours. Posture, how you walk, how you talk, how you present yourself. And it's beyond that, how you eat, how you work out, how you sleep, how you meditate, how you pray. How you do anything is how you do everything. And posture has so much to do with that. It's more than just walking a certain way or sitting a certain way. It's a lifestyle. It's a becoming process. So study those people. And it's conviction, right? Like when you say something, people can tell whether you believe it or not. There's an energy and an aura about what you say. The reason I've been able to build a pretty successful team at iMarkets Live is I just believed what I said because I use the products every day. And it's like hard to not believe it when it's like, when, oh, took an L, when, it's like when you study the educators and you take the company products, it's easy to have posture and conviction. You're making money. You're hitting Hugo's Way withdrawal like ACH payment every Friday. So study people who have that. And then lastly, guys, number 7, promotion. Promotion. Promotion is the highest paid skill in the second highest paying industry in the world. The first highest paying industry is professional athletics. So if you're LeBron, we got Trader Zoe in here, which is not, the other Zoe for the Lakers. So, if you're not going to be, it's not Zoe Ball. So if you're not going to be Michael Jordan, if you're not going to be Tiger Woods and his new Masters, if you're not going to be, like he says, he's absolutely not, he's not going to be Zoe Ball. It's okay. Their shoe company fell apart anyway because they didn't know how to run a business. That's why he needs to stick playing basketball. So if you're not going to be that, then I recommend you practice, you master, you participate, you're persistent, you personally grow, and you posture on this one skill, and that's promotion. Promotion is the highest paid skill in the second highest paying industry in the entire universe. Promotion isn't just inviting people to an event, inviting people to a call. No, it's declaring. Posers announce, write this down. Posers announce, hey, call tonight. Hey, convention in 90 days. Okay, posers announce. These are wannabes. These are people that are gone in 90 days. These are people who want all the results and want to do none of the work. They announce things. It's really easy to announce. They just announce things. It's what they do. I was a poser at one point in time. I just announced shit. I was like, yo, I heard it's off flyer, yo. Bam. Check it out. See you tomorrow. That was it. Poser. Amateurs invite. Yo, Jeff, we have an event. See you tomorrow. Okay? This is where like 95% of people are. And you're making amateur money. That's the thing. Amateur promoters make amateur money. Every single time. You can't make professional money. Like there's a lot of skill sets you can not be great at and make professional money, honestly. Promotion, if you aren't a professional promoter, you will never earn professional money in this industry. It's impossible. It's physically, actually impossible to long-term earn professional money unless you become a professional promoter. Guys, professionals promote. They promote. They incentivize. They call the people who won't be called. They'll call and then go, hey, Jeff, so now that you said you're coming tomorrow, that's great. I know that you were going to come, but can you three-way me into Nate right now? Yeah, I'll hold. Yeah, cool. Nate, yo. So we have an event tomorrow at 7 p.m. I know that you're coming. How many people do you have confirmed? Oh, you have 9 people. Let's go, bro. Yo, we got to get double digits. Let's at least get a couple more. And if you have 9 confirmed, you want to have 10 actually there, we should probably get another 10 people to confirm. So let's hop on a call after this and help. But actually, I want you to call Joe. Can you call Joe in? In case you guys didn't know this now, Facebook Messenger, but also iPhone, if you have the new update, you can actually like multi-call people, like 10 people on a screen now. It's crazy. It's actually a real thing. Or you can just all get on Zoom, but you can actually multi-call people. Now with Apple, you can literally just start calling people and like have a whole group of people on here. So now, Nate, yo, can you call Joe? Joe got started last week, right? Oh, dude, he's got a bunch of people that can come out. So now, not only is Jeff coming, he has 7 confirmed. Nate's coming, he has 9, but he needs more than 9. He needs like 18 coming for sure. Now Joe's calling. That's promoting. That's like, yo, I'm on the call with every single one of you guys, not only making sure you're bringing people and coming, but I'm now teaching you how to do that with your teams, with your groups, with your people. Same exact thing Ryan and I are doing right now for this event. Securing an Airbnb, setting up pricing, setting up the website, setting up the banners, all this different, like, we don't get paid to do any of that. In fact, we normally lose our ass on all of those places. Like all those Airbnbs, like my credit card is like, yo, like where are the funds from this? You know, but it doesn't matter. You got to understand that this is the highest paid skill. You want to earn professional money, you must master promoting. So ask yourself this, what is the next opportunity you have to become a professional in promoting? Tomorrow night, we have a Tuesday training call. That could be your first step. What's the next local event? Those of you guys in the Carolinas, yo, Jason Brown, Alex Morton, they come into y'all streets. They're in Raleigh. So those of you guys with anywhere within like a 6-hour, 7-hour driving distance, that's an amazing opportunity to become a professional promoter, not bring people. It's how many can they bring? Do this, guys. You know you can do this with your prospects. I don't know if you realize this. So if you confirm one of your high school best friends to come, just be like, yo, listen, man, like, I know that you haven't decided yet that this might be the thing for you. And I know that I just invited you out, but like, let me ask you a question. You know, if we had $1 million of gold in your backyard, who are the 3 people you're going to call to split that money with? Who's going to come dig this gold up with you? Like, if you hit the lottery tomorrow, which one of your homies is no matter what going to be set up for life? Oh, this person? Cool. Let's call them and bring them to. With every single person. That's promoting. So it's like every single girl and every single guy, they all have those friends from high school, middle school, college, whatever it is. And it's like, yo, like they're like the Entourage, right? If you guys ever watched, if you missed out on Entourage growing up, I don't even know how you guys were successful. Entourage was like ultimate dream building, right? But you guys all had the one guy, Vinny Chase, successful, and then you had like the homies. You had like the whole crew that just like fed off Vinny Chase. And they eventually became somewhat successful in their other things after like 10 years of like living off this guy. So who are those people in everyone's lives? Everyone has those people that if that one person made it, everyone's good. It's like, yo, invite them out. Let's make it together. Let's win together. So promotion is the highest paid skill. I can't harp that enough, guys. Tonight's call was incredible. We had brand new rank advancements 30 minutes before the call. I mean, you can't make that stuff up. So Joe, man, congratulations again. P2K. And here's what's so cool. It's not accidental that a P1K magically appears the same exact time a P2K is broke. So understand that you're leaving room for your organization to grow when you grow. The most selfless thing you could ever do is to rank advance, because now you're filling in new positions for your newest leaders to step into. Someone has to fill that next void. Someone has to fill that next rank. And that's the reason why Ryan and I are about to go bat crazy with recruiting right now, because how can I expect you guys to go chairman until we go chairman? But right now, you know, we're about to leave this P5 spot. So I'm just wondering who's going to step into P5. Someone's got to step into P5. And I'll go and tell you this right now. P5 is pretty nice money. You can definitely drop some really big lots and really not care, because you know Friday Paylution's hit. So I'll just go and tell you right now that I love trading, but man, trading's really frustrating with a little bit amount of money sometimes, because you take 2 wrong trades, it's hard. It's really hard to use proper risk management on a $50 account. I'll just go ahead and throw it out there. I don't know if you guys have figured that out. It's a lot easier to proper risk management with 5 Gs every single month flowing in. So I'm excited. Let me know how I can help. 1% Movement website has everything you need. Ryan had an amazing recording that he just put out of a brand new overview video. I'm going to be dropping mine later this week. And I'm so freaking proud of you, Jeff. So proud of you, Joe. And tomorrow night, do not miss it. Our Tuesday turn up trading call. It's going to be phenomenal. So love you guys. Appreciate you guys. I'm going to go get on some IML TV. Let's make some money. Peace.